Hey there, and welcome to your week 2 video for the month of June, where you can find insight and guidance as well as tips on timing your life with astrology. So this video will cover the period from June 10 to June 16, and it's a very busy period astrologically speaking. We've got a number of different aspects going on, especially because at the end of this week, we're not quite at the full moon, but we are getting very close to it. And there's 3 or 4 different aspects happening on Sunday in the lead up to next Monday, June 17th, full moon. But before we get there, there's plenty happening this week. Monday, June 10 kicks off with an opposition between the Sun in Gemini and Jupiter in Sagittarius. Now, even though this is an opposition aspect, because it involves 2 generally positive planets, the Sun and Jupiter, it's not one of those heavy oppositions. Don't worry, we have plenty of that coming through at the end of the week. So I'll get to that shortly. But Monday starts with kind of an infusion, if you like, of hope and optimism. The Sun opposite Jupiter represents a stretching energy where you might feel like you've got a lot going on, or there are a number of different balls in the air that you're trying to juggle. But the Sun Jupiter is also an optimistic. I can do it. Yes, I can. Now, the tendency with the Sun opposite Jupiter is that you might take on too much. So you might have a lot of belief in yourself, but it might be a little bit unrealistic given the time available. So while on Monday there may be a tendency to want to say yes to everything, I would encourage you to streamline and just say yes to the 1 or 2 things that really matter, and not say yes to absolutely everything, because that's where you're going to create a situation where you are stretched too thin and there's a little bit of an overflow or an overwhelm energy that can kick in then. While recognition is possible as the Sun and Jupiter connect, especially if you have chart factors around 19 degrees of Gemini or Sagittarius, or around 19 degrees of Pisces and Virgo, the other mutable signs, there is a tendency here to be a little bit excessive, to maybe spend unnecessarily, whether that's time or money. So there is a caution against excess or being overly materialistic. It's great to have belief in yourself, but pacing yourself will be important as well. So that's the theme at the start of the week on Monday.